The story of Krazy Joe was torn from yesterday's headlines, and it's as terrifying as tomorrow's.
Good morning. Welcome back to Krazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Krazy Joe. We have today for you another physical media review. This one comes from our friends at Mill Creek Entertainment, and it is due to be released in stores this coming Tuesday, July 2nd, and that is The Simpsons Icons Unearthed, a 6-part documentary series from Nacelle Entertainment. Now, who's Nacelle Entertainment? If you don't know, they've made a lot of great documentary pop culture shows, including Netflix's The Toys That Made Us, The Movies That Made Us. On Amazon Prime, they've got a toy store near you. They've done a lot of great shows, and Icons Unleashed is another one of their shows. The Simpsons, I think, is season 2 of Icons, or I said Icons Unleashed, Icons Unearthed. I believe The Simpsons is season 2 of Icons Unearthed. The first season was Star Wars. It was a multi-part series that delved into the history of Star Wars. Then they came back with the second season, which deals with The Simpsons. The first season, based on Star Wars, also available on Blu-ray from Mill Creek Entertainment. So here you go. You get this 6-part documentary series, Icons Unearthed, The Simpsons, coming this Tuesday. And you have a slip sleeve. Same art on both the slip sleeve and the hard case. No change there. I believe it's 4 discs. I watched these. I'm trying to remember now. 4 discs. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4 discs. And look, episode titles clearly printed on there. Disc 1 has the origin and the pilot. And we have disc 2, which has the room and the wars. It's about the writer's room. The disc 3 is the later years and the legacy. And disc 4 is bonus interviews. Bonus interviews on disc 4. You'll notice it. What was that? You'll notice here it says exclusive bonus 11 hours. 11 hours of bonus interviews with Simpsons writers and network executives. This is a really good documentary series that really delves into the history of the show, going all the way back to when it started on the Tracy Ullman Show. Some of you may remember that The Simpsons is a spin-off of the Tracy Ullman Show, where the little cartoon shorts would appear in between live action sketches. And eventually they moved on to their own show. And for the most part, the Tracy Ullman show has been pretty much forgotten. I mean, who talks about the Tracy Ullman show anymore? Only time we talk about the Tracy Ullman show is in relations to how it's the birthplace of the Simpsons. It was a pretty funny show, too. It was actually a fairly good show. It's kind of a shame that it's not really remembered for anything other than birthing the Simpsons. So, yeah, the first episode is all about the Tracy Ullman show, how it got created there. Then we get into the pilot episode in the second season, or excuse me, the second episode of this documentary series is about the pilot. That's a whole story. The pilot's a whole story. If you were there on the ground watching The Simpsons when they premiered in 1989, you may remember they opened with the Christmas episode, Simpsons roasting on an open fire. That isn't the pilot. That isn't the pilot. The pilot was a whole fiasco, and it needed to be completely reanimated. What was originally the pilot ended up airing as the first season finale, because it had to go back and be fully reanimated. And the Christmas episode was basically the first episode they had available. So they're like, all right, we'll start with the Christmas episode. That wasn't supposed to be the first episode by any means. It was the pilot was the one with the babysitter voiced by Penny Marshall from Laverne and Shirley. Eventually, that was the first season finale. I got to say, anytime you're talking about a documentary series, the question is, did I learn something? Did I learn something? And me, I'm a Simpsons fan. I was there from day one. I was watching the initial broadcast of the Christmas episode in 1989. I watched the Tracy Ullman show. So I've really been there from ground one when it comes to The Simpsons. And I learned things from this that I did not know. So that's the sign of a good documentary, when you're able to learn new things. Lots of interviews with the writers, lots of interviews with the voice actors, the fans, celebrity fans. There's a great story in here about like a comedian whose dream it was to write for The Simpsons, and she eventually did. And I forget her name. I wish I remembered her name, but it's a great little story. Nacelle Entertainment always does a great job. The Star Wars one was really good too. And I think they're doing Spider-Man now. That's not on disc yet, but they do a wonderful job. And if you're a fan of The Simpsons, I think this is a must-watch. Is Klersky the Creeper watching? Klersky, you watching? It's a must-watch, man. It's a must-watch. He's a big Simpsons fan. A lot of people are. One of the most popular shows. I got to admit, I'm not a fan of the later episodes. I love the first 13 seasons. First seasons 1 through 13, gold. But after season 13, I'm a little less interested. But this is a must-watch for any fan. You will learn stuff. It's very well done. And it is available this coming Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. On physical media, thanks to our friends at Mill Creek Entertainment. I want to thank Mill Creek for sending me this review copy. I really enjoyed watching this, and I would recommend it to anyone who is a fan of the series. Please support physical media. Physical media, it's not going away. We're getting a lot of great physical media releases these days, but it is more niche now. It is not as mainstream as it once was because streaming has taken over. So if you want to keep getting great physical media releases, you have to support them. And Mill Creek always does a great job doing good physical media releases at an affordable price. So please support them. There you go. Available this Tuesday wherever Blu-rays are sold. Icons Unearthed, The Simpsons, and I definitely recommend it. I say check this one out. And thank you to Mill Creek for sending me this to review. Until next time, everybody, please keep wearing your pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open it, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander pajamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.